QB Room, Week 9. Which quarterbacks won and lost the trade deadline? Plus mid-season awards and second-half predictions. Mid-season is here, and the NFL trade deadline is behind us. In this week's QB Room, we're not just analyzing trades, we're also handing out mid-season awards and making bold predictions for the second half of the season. Let's dive in and break down the quarterbacks who helped, or hurt, their teams with their performances and moves at the deadline. Quarterbacks who won the trade deadline. Jared Goff, Detroit Lions. The Lions didn't sit back despite a tough defensive situation. By trading for edge rusher Zadarius Smith, they made a strong move to support Goff's Super Bowl push. This could be the key to a deep playoff run. Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens. With the addition of wide receiver Deontay Johnson and cornerback Tre'Davious White, the Ravens are all in on a Super Bowl run. Jackson has the weapons he needs to contend for another MVP and, more importantly, a title. Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes gets a boost with the additions of wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins and pass rusher Josh Uche. While these moves might not be splashy, they give Mahomes the tools he needs to chase another championship. Quarterbacks who lost at the deadline. Deshaun Watson, Cleveland Browns. The Browns are clearly shifting away from Watson, with the trade of key players like Amari Cooper and Zadarius Smith. Watson's future in Cleveland is uncertain, and the team is building for life after him. Russell Wilson, Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers struggled to add a true difference maker. The failure to land top targets like Brandon Ayuk and Devontae Adams means Wilson will have to make do with a limited supporting cast. Dak Prescott, Dallas Cowboys. Prescott's injury is a huge setback, and the Cowboys' limited moves to upgrade his receiving core leave them in a tough spot heading into the second half of the season. Mid-season awards. QB MVP. Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens. After trimming down in the offseason, Jackson has been more dynamic than ever, with the best passing EPA in the NFL. He's playing at an MVP level, and if he can keep it up, a Super Bowl appearance isn't out of the question. Best rookie QB. Jayden Daniels, Washington Commanders. Daniels has been one of the most exciting rookies this season, even with a less talented supporting cast. His mobility and playmaking ability have been impressive, making him a strong MVP candidate at the halfway point. Best single-game performance. Kirk Cousins, Atlanta Falcons. Cousins stunned everyone with a 509-yard, 4-touchdown game against the Buccaneers, becoming just the 22nd QB in NFL history to hit 500 yards in a game. Biggest QB surprise. Sam Darnold, Minnesota Vikings. After years of inconsistency, Darnold has found new life with the Vikings. His improved mechanics and mental toughness have made him one of the season's biggest surprises. Biggest QB disappointment. Anthony Richardson, Indianapolis Colts. Richardson's struggles have been hard to watch, especially given the hype surrounding him. His inability to develop consistency has led to his benching, and the Colts may already be reconsidering their long-term QB strategy. Second half predictions. Joe Burrow and the Bengals will fight their way into the playoffs and finish as one of the league's top teams, with Burrow pushing for MVP honors. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs will continue to click offensively but will fall short of a third straight Super Bowl appearance, losing to Lamar Jackson's Ravens in the AFC Championship. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles will find their offensive rhythm in the second half and reach the NFC Championship, where they'll be knocked out by the Detroit Lions. Caleb Williams will face growing pains in Chicago, leading to a coaching change for the Bears after a disappointing finish to the season. Tennessee Titans QB Will Levis will struggle with inconsistency, leading to the team pursuing a new starter in the offseason. Baker Mayfield will throw 40 touchdown passes but also lead the league in interceptions. A rollercoaster season for the Bucs. Will Lamar Jackson lead the Ravens to a Super Bowl victory? Make sure to like and subscribe for more QB analysis, trade breakdowns, and predictions for the rest of the NFL season.